This is Power Grind Sports, the ultimate destination for sports fans. So listen, whether you are a diehard casual or you just a super fan, look, I got energy, I got the motivation. I give you the latest news, analysis, and insight from the world of sports, from basketball, boxing, baseball, everything in between. I'm telling you, I got you covered. This is what's hot in the world of sports. Now we getting ready to be talking about the next big thing in boxing. We're going to call this individual Jalil Major Hackett. Yeah, you heard that right. He is a problem in the welterweight division. And man, we got to talk about that. So this is what we're going to do. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend about Power Grind Sports. We are jumping into this boxing world right here. And man, oh man. So I was just online, right? And I just saw that Jalil Hackett had signed with Matchroom Boxing. And they signed like a multi-fight partnership. Now, if you don't know who Jalil Hackett is, we're going to talk about that in this episode right here. You got what I'm saying? So, Jalil Hackett right now is a welterweight prospect, and all eyes are on him right now. I'm telling you, man. So, him signing with Matchroom Boxing, this is marking a significant milestone in his career. He's only 21 years old, right? But he is quickly gaining a reputation as a young boxing prodigy. I'm talking about one of the brightest talents right now. His light is shining so bright in the world of boxing. Man, oh man, you don't even understand. And he has a very impressive boxing record right now. 8 wins, no losses. He got 7 KOs. And right now, people are calling Jalil Hackett the future of boxing. Yeah, you heard that right. The future of boxing. Let me go to this box rec now. Listen, I was going to play some videos of Jalil Hackett, but due to copyright purposes and reasons, I could not put the video out. So we had to go back to the lab and chop it up. And now here we are talking about Jalil Major Hackett. You feel what I'm saying? They call him Major because he's a major problem right now. Do you feel what I'm saying? Okay, so now I personally saw Jalil Hackett and I witnessed this talent with my own eyes. I saw him boxing in Houston, man. When I tell you this dude is, he is a serious problem. Do you feel what I'm saying? Okay, so Adrian Gutierrez, Jorge Sosa, Jason Phillips, Joel Guevara, Jose Beloso, Darren Leva, Latoria Woodbury, and Angelo Diaz. These are the individuals that Jalil Hackett, he had to get them out of there. Now he stands 5'11". He is from Washington, D.C. If you don't know now, you know, man. Shouts out to all my peoples in the D.C. area, the DMV. He has almost a 90% knockout percentage right now. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, man. You already know that is just wonderful. You feel what I'm saying? Now, on Instagram, he is Jalil_Hackett. So, you know, get in tune with, tap in with him, you know what I'm saying, and watch his progression, because that is what I'm doing. I'm just watching his progression and I'm just like, yeah, man, I see what you're doing. Signing the Matchroom Boxing, man. I'm telling you, great resume. Hey, he is really being dubbed, like I said, a superstar of the future for boxing. You feel what I'm saying? He had a great amateur career. So when I look at him in the Emmys and I just see his transition to the professional rankings, I'm telling you, I see how, you know, he's just been prepped for greatness. And the reason why I say that is because he was shaped under the guidance of the legendary TBE, The Best Era, Floyd Money Mayweather Jr. and Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah, so now He's with Eddie Hearn in Matchroom, and he got Eddie Hearn behind him in Matchroom. Come on, man. I think he's definitely taking a good step. I think this is a big step in the right direction. And this step right here is going to catapult him in, I don't know, I'm going to say the stratosphere, because when you got Eddie Hearn and Matchroom behind you, look, man, I think that what they're going to do, since they signed him, they are great promoters right now. I think they have a plan for movement and development of Jalil Hackett, and I'm excited that he's signed with them. He's excited that he signed with them, so it makes me wonder in my mind. I'm like, man, well, what's the plan? What's the vision that Eddie Hearn has for him? Because you see all of this potential. Because every time I see Jalil Hackett, when I seen him perform, I'm like, man, this guy, he rough and rugged, but he come to work. You got what I'm saying? He really comes to work. He is a great young talent. Now, Eddie Hearn, they're doing a good job of building individuals into superstars. You got what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that he said, like, look, we like, kind of building stars, of the future. And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. Because I'm just thinking about, him signing Boots, and I see the potential in Boots or Jerron Ennis, and I just see what they did with Devin the Dream Haney. I'm like, yeah, they are really good at consistently building individuals into international stars. So I see what he's doing, and I'm like, hey, it just is what it is. But I'm telling you, Jalil Hackett is one of the best talents right now, and he is just, he got the wisdom. You got what I'm saying? He got the street smarts, and he got the work ethic. In the gym, he is a real worker. You know what I'm saying? So it's just great to see. He humble, he focused, he really trying to get these M's. You understand what I'm saying? So when I look at how Matchroom does their movement of fighters, I'm thinking about how they are thinking of the long-term sport. They're thinking about the long-term development of a fighter like Jalil Hackett in the sport of boxing. I'm telling you, I am very excited to see what his next phase of movement is going to be. I really don't know what they're going to do, but I do understand that they're going to put him in a position where he can, make the gradual steps that he needs to make so that he can be the star that he needs to be. Because a lot of times, man, they'll try to throw you to the wolves because they don't believe in you. A lot of these promoters will do that. They'll just throw you away, and just sink or swim, just do it. Nah, you got to build these fighters into the stars that they are supposed to be. And I think Jalil Hackett has the potential to be a welterweight superstar. You feel what I'm saying? So that's just how it is. But yeah, he's hailing from Washington, D.C. I thought I'd just give you a little bit about his background, right? Now, he started boxing at the age of 8 years old. So pretty much he's been boxing his whole entire life. You understand what I'm saying? Did I say whole entire? Whole is entire. Hey, it just is what it is. You got what I'm saying? He's been boxing for a very long time, all his life, pretty much, Now, he was introduced to the sport of boxing by his father, Bernard Hackett, right? And guess who trains him? Bernard Hackett. Now, we have always seen great father-son combinations. You got Kenny Porter, you got Sean Porter, right? You got Devin Haney, you got Bill Haney, you got Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? You got, Papa Garcia, you got Teofimo Lopez, you got his dad, so we always see these father-son combinations, and a lot of times, who knows you like your dad knows you. He been looking at you all your life. You got what I'm saying? And it's great to see how important fathers are, because boxing will show you how important a father is. Fathers are really, really important. So it's just great to see, them doing what they supposed to do. Now they train at Enigma Boxing Gym in DC. Man, shouts out to all my people in the DMV. That was founded by Gary Russell Sr. He once trained Bernard Hackett, when Bernard Hackett was in the amateurs. You got what I'm saying? Now, I know I'm giving you TMI. I'm giving you too much information. I understand that. But trust me, you need this information, man. You need this information. I promise you, man, because the world does not know Jalil Hackett, and more people need to talk about Jalil Hackett, and they need to uplift him. They need to speak power. They need to speak truth to power, and they need to speak in empowerment about this young individual, because he could be doing anything on the earth right now, but he is building a positive reputation in the sport of boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Because like I said, man, you could be anywhere in the world doing whatever, but you know what? You're trying to do the right thing, and I can respect that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, Enigma Boxing Gym in DC was founded by the late Gary Russell Sr. Rest in peace. Now, when I tell you Jalil Hackett had an excellent amateur career, look, man, this dude had 140 wins, right? 19 defeats. I'm going to call it 19 learning lessons. But when you put the 19 learning lessons against 140 wins, he had 10 national tournament titles. He got international accolades. Trust me, man, this dude is really major when it applies to boxing. You feel what I'm saying? Now, he was so talented that he caught the eye of lightweight world champion Gervonta Tank Davis. Yeah. And now that's what kind of led him to just being really known, because he was 16 years old, right? Somebody saw that talent, right? And then he was brought to the gym to spar with Gervonta Tank Davis. Man, that is mind-blowing. Now, for individuals who don't know much about boxing, listen, there are people who have massive talent, who are all over this world, and they at different gyms, right? And one of their dreams is for someone to see their potential and see their talent and say, yo, I see what you're doing right there. Come with me. I'm going to introduce you to somebody. And then boom, introduced to a champion. And then you sparring. You are sharing the ring with a champion. And what that does, when you get in the ring with a champion, what it does is it boosts your IQ, because it puts you in a space where you can see what you got. You can see what you are truly made of, because you can see the talent in this champion. So this Jalil Hackett at 16 years old sparring Gervonta Tank Davis, when I tell you, I am certain that helped his mentality. It made it where he knew, oh man, I know I got it. I know I'm gonna get it popping. You got what I'm saying? He has a promising professional career. Now, he turned pro at 18 years of age, and he made his debut on the undercard of Floyd Mayweather. That's right. Remember when Floyd Mayweather had an exhibition bout with Logan Paul in 2021? Yeah, that's right. He was on that card, and he got a first round TKO. Yeah, that's right. So it sent the world going crazy, right? So everybody was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous right here. This guy's talent is out of this world. You feel what I'm saying? So then he had a partnership with Mayweather Promotions, TMT, TBE, however you want to flip it and call it. You feel what I'm saying? And after he got put on, guess what? He was fighting on major cards. He fought on 4 Gervonta Tank Davis events, and he gained a lot of experience of fighting on that big stage, because I'm telling you, fighting on a small stage and then fighting in the lights, the cameras, and the big just attention. Oh my God, it is so different. It is mind-blowingly differently. So I like how he's just been stepping up. You got what I'm saying? Now, I got to jump to a different area now. Now, despite this promising start, right? He had to part ways with Mayweather Promotions. Now, he cited a need for more fights and, just career development. He just basically felt like in order for him to grow, in terms of his career, he had to just go somewhere else. He just felt like he was a seed that he needed to be planted somewhere else for him to, kind of grow and spread his wings and do what he needed to do to get to the next level. So he migrated over. You got what I'm saying? Just going with a different promoter. He just felt like that was going to be the best move for him. So now, what do you think? Leave it in the comment section. What do you think is the best, or what do you think his next move is going to be? I'm talking about Jalil Hackett. What do you think his next move, ever since he moved to Matchroom? Because this is a new chapter of his life. You got what I'm saying? So I know that he got another fight lined up, and I know it's going to be a step-up fight. And, what I like about Matchroom, they do a good job of preparing their fighters into transition and progress in their career. So, they just give them step-up fights so that they can gradually develop and just give them the opportunity to show the world that they are the real deal. And that's what I think they're going to do with Jalil Hackett. I think that he is the real deal. I know they think that he's the real deal, and I am certain that he's going to show them that he is definitely the real deal. You feel what I'm saying? Now, Eddie Hearn, he is known to do good things by boxers. So now I don't know whether or not if they're going to gradually move Jalil Hackett or if they're going to fast track Jalil Hackett. But what I do know is that as long as they have good matchmaking and they can use his talent how it needs to be used, it will put him in a perfect position to be developed into the future of boxing, especially as it applies to the welterweight division. Now, he wants to fight at least 2 or 3 times in 2024. You got what I'm saying? Like, he wants to fight. He's like, look, feed me fighters. Feed me fighters. And let's hope that he remains unbeaten while stepping up in competition. Because I'm telling you, as you are climbing the welterweight ladder, man, it gets more difficult. It is increasingly difficult. So I don't know what's going on in 2025, but I'm telling you, I think that Jalil Hackett has the potential to break the top 10 in the welterweight division. I see that he can position himself for world title contention, at least in 2025. At least. You got what I'm saying? Now, he's, like I said, he is a major talent right now. I really like how they're moving him. And I'm telling you, it takes a lot of strategy. And when I say that, I mean, look, strategic decisions and the right mentorship, man, when I tell you they are so important, especially when you're trying to build a successful career. And Jalil Hackett, he is on a journey, and his journey, just by looking at his, the people that he's been affiliated with, it just shows the importance of just continually growing and developing into just a better business person, a better boxer, a better human. You got what I'm saying? Because let's not get it twisted. He come from the horror. He come from the hard. You got what I'm saying? That's where he come from. But he's dedicated. He in that gym. He really trying to showcase his talent. And he could be doing anything in the world. But guess what he's doing? He dedicating himself to a craft, and he's trying to show that craft to the world. You got what I'm saying? Now I'm getting ready to get on out of here, but before I get on out of here, let me tell you about his Instagram is Jalil_Hackett. So make sure you go to Jalil_Hackett and show him some love. You know what I'm saying? Touch down with him and touch bases with him. And I'm getting ready to jump out of here, but I got to give you a positive moment of motivation. So I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Listen, if you're trying to pursue greatness, you got to understand that you got to take calculated risk, right? And a part of those calculated risks is strategic decisions. I'm telling you, strategic decisions are necessary when you are taking risks and you are trying to pursue and you are on a path of greatness. So when I look at Jalil Hackett's career path and his trajectory, it just really shows me the importance of finding the right opportunities and then using those opportunities while also seeking guidance as you are pursuing those opportunities. So listen, if you are going wherever in life and you're trying to pursue greatness, guess what you got to do? You got to embrace change. You got to have and understand that you can embrace change and challenge. And you got to strive for, I'm going to say, continuous improvement. You got to strive to grow every day. You got to be committed to really improving because you are on a journey right now and your journey is towards success. Whatever that success is, but that success is going to be shaped by the choices that you make and your dedication to your skill set. Whatever your skill set is, you could be a professional fighter, you could be a teacher, you could be a doctor, you could be a person that is jobless and you want to become employed. You could be a student and you're trying to go to college. You got what I'm saying? Whatever your version of success is, you got to understand that your choices, good choices, will shape that destiny that you have. So you got to stay focused. You got to be resilient and you can never stop. You can never quit on yourself, because people will always quit on you. But you got to believe in yourself more than everybody believes in you. And you got to pursue your dream. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't pursue your dream. You feel what I'm saying? Look, man, I just had to do this video to give Jalil Hackett a lot of love. When you see him, tell him Power Grind Sports, Power Grind Boxing, just gave you a big salute. And that's just how it is. You got what I'm saying? So make sure you check out Jalil Hackett. I'm telling you, he is the future of boxing. I believe it, and I believe that he has the things that you can't just put your hand on. He just has that toughness in him. You know what I'm saying? Because when you come from that, you just come from it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just in him. It's just in him to be a champion. He is a star. I'm telling you, he has the potential to take over the welterweight division. And I think he's going to take over the welterweight division. I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy that he's doing what he's doing because he could be anywhere doing anything unethical, illegal. But guess what? This dude is trying to dedicate himself to the grind. You feel what I'm saying? Look, I need you to leave your thoughts in the comment section about Jalil Hackett. What do you think is next? How do you think the future is going to be with Jalil Hackett in the welterweight division? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. I am Power Grind Sports. I got to let you know to turn your dedication into domination and stay on the grind.